I do feel awkward bringing a tripod to the gym. I'm doing it for you guys, so you better like this content. I'm just kidding, but seriously. Like, subscribe, comment, thanks. What's up, guys? Welcome to Deadlifts and Diapers. My name is Dara and I am so excited that you're here. Welcome to 11 weeks out. I checked in with Coach and she is happy with the progress, but remember how I said I thought a macro cut was coming? I was right. So carbs did get dropped, so we are now at 140 grams of protein, 125 grams of carbs, and 45 grams of fat. Nothing else has changed. This week, we have some very exciting things coming up that I will hold off on telling you about. You'll see it in just a couple minutes. And it's also my husband's birthday this week, so I'm gonna try to do a little celebration for him. The only other update I have this week is that I got my new posing suit in, which I'm really excited about. So I'll go ahead and throw up my progress picture so you can see it. But I did get the donut posing suit from Angel Competition Bikinis that I've been eyeing for a while, so that was a little treat for myself. So let's go ahead and jump right into 11 weeks out. It is, I think, like 5:40. The gym opens at 5:30, so I usually try to leave my apartment by like 5:15. If I'm walking, it's like a 15-20 minute walk. I like to get there right when it opens, but today I don't really have to rush as much because I am not going into work. I'm staying home with my daughter since she's sick. Usually what I do for my lifts is I have like a 5-minute warm-up on the treadmill or elliptical, but if I'm walking, I just use that as my warm-up. So today's workout was a pull workout. So I start with deadlifts. I personally like a wide stance with my toes pointed out, and I like the over-under grip. Some cues that I keep in mind with deadlifts is to keep a flat back. And I wish I would have gotten a side view to show you the way that the bar moves. It should be moving in a straight line. And you also want to try to remember to keep your chest over your toes. That's another cue that helps me as well. So the next exercise I have is pull-ups. I do assisted pull-ups because I am not quite at the level where I can do unassisted just yet. I don't really have a lot of cues here. I hate this exercise, to be honest with you. But my waist looks good. Hey! The next exercise we have is dumbbell rows. Things to think about here, again, is keeping a flat back. I try not to look up too much. I look up at the beginning and then you'll see my head go down because I want to try to keep a neutral spine. I try to go pretty slow and controlled, but you can see towards the end, especially as I get tired, I start to kind of jerk the weight up a little bit. I actually wanted to go down in weight toward like the end of the second set, just because I felt like my form was starting to decline. However, I was using 35s and I could not find 30s anywhere, and I definitely didn't want to go to 25s. So I kind of just sucked it up and tried my best. Sometimes you just gotta work with what you got. This next set is just barbell bicep curls. It was really hard to get a good angle of this, you guys. I had my tripod and I was trying all kinds of crazy ways to film this, and it was just interrupting my workout. So I kind of just gave up and said this is gonna have to do. Next exercise we have is cable face pulls. This one I find a little bit challenging for me to get my balance. The heavier that I go, the more I find the weight pulling me back, so I have to kind of lean backwards and plant my feet really, really strongly. The last upper body exercise that we have is a rear delt cable fly, and I just focus on being really slow and controlled. Then to finish off the workout, we have weighted decline sit-ups. I probably don't go down as low as I should, but I also have lower back issues, so I just go as far as is comfortable for me, and I still feel a pretty good burn in my lower abs from that. For my post-workout meal, I wanted to try one of my coach's recipes. I'll link her video down below for the original recipe. But what I'm making is pumpkin proats. So for these pumpkin proats, what Kait does is she measures out only 10 grams of oats, so it's a really small amount, and you just add some water and microwave that for 1 minute. Then after that, you add 250 grams of egg whites, which really gives it a lot of volume. I microwaved it for 2 minutes, and when I took it out, it was still a little bit watery, so I did put it back in for another 30 seconds, and that did the trick. Then from there, I sweetened it with some stevia and then also some Flavor God buttery cinnamon roll, which is one of my absolute favorite seasonings for my oats. Then I added the pumpkin, so 1 cup of pumpkin, which has amazing macros. If you do use this, and Kait says this in her videos too, make sure that you don't get the pumpkin pie filling, that you actually get pure pumpkin, which you'll be able to tell from the label and from the macros. So once I mixed that in, I added my chocolate chips and my almond butter, my maple almond butter, which is so tasty. And then I topped it off with some Walden Farms. And let me tell you, it was delicious. You can tell by my reaction. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to be that good. That sounds mean. I didn't mean it like that. I was expecting it to taste good, but like good for a diet food. Oh my Kait. Oh my Kait. This is life-changing. I feel terrible. When I was on my way to pick up my daughter from daycare, my legs started feeling weird, like they just felt really heavy. Now I have full body aches, I keep getting the chills, and I'm really exhausted. I cannot afford to get sick right now. And I just took my temperature and I have a fever. Good morning. I'm feeling much better than I did the last time you saw me. Hi. How can I help you? Yeah, I'm feeling much better. My fever is gone. My throat is hurting a little bit, but I will take it. My body aches are gone, thank God. So I think I'm feeling well enough to go to the gym. So that is great because I took 2 full rest days. And if I go to the gym today, Saturday, and Sunday, I won't miss any workouts. And I would not go to the gym if I was still feeling like I did yesterday. Let me just put that caveat out there. It's better to miss a workout than to do a workout while you're still sick and prolong your sickness. But I am much better, and I'm excited to go to the gym, and I'm excited for what's happening later today, which you will see in a minute. I can finally tell you why I've been so excited, because we are going to see Shawn Mendes! Yes! Yes! No? Too excited? So this is Nicole. New vlog, Nicole vlog. Okay, if you didn't understand what we were saying amongst the screaming, we're going to see Shawn Mendes. I'm very excited because I happen to be obsessed, and this was my 30th birthday present, and the day has finally come. We're going to see him, and it's gonna be amazing.
I have just been living my best life. Shawn Mendes is just perfect. That's all I have to say. What are your thoughts?
I feel wonderful. I feel great. I feel like getting lost in Japan and having stitches all at once.
Obviously. But is it in your blood though?
It's probably in my blood, but I'm not gonna show him mercy, if anything.
But do you get a little bit nervous?
I can't get him out my mind. Can't get him out my mind.
I hate us. Bye.
Hello again. Time for the weekly recap. I am now 10 weeks out, which is crazy to me. It's actually kind of scary because I'm like, wow, this is actually happening. This is the last double-digit week and things are really gonna start getting cray-cray soon. This week wasn't great. As you can see, I got really sick on, I can't even remember now, Wednesday? I think Tuesday night going into Wednesday. So Wednesday and Thursday I took off completely. It was total rest. I didn't do anything. I had flu-like symptoms. I had body aches, headache, fever for a couple days. How I handled it eating-wise, so Tuesday night that I got sick, I had 6 meals planned for that day. So I'd hit my first 5 to the T, no problem. And then by the time my 6th meal came around, I was feeling really, really lousy and really fatigued. And I just had 0 energy. And I was supposed to have a big bowl of egg whites and tuna. I didn't even have the energy to open a cabinet, let alone to get out a skillet and start cooking egg whites. So I just grabbed a little protein bar instead. So I went over my carbs and fats by a little bit, which was not a big deal. I made up for it the next day by going under my carbs and fats. The only thing that was no bueno was that I did not hit my protein that day. Obviously not ideal. You always want to try to hit your protein. But for me at that point, eating that protein bar meant I could go to bed sooner and my body needed the rest. So I just had to make that sacrifice. It's not something that I will do consistently. It's not something that I will hopefully ever do again this prep, but it is what it is. The rest of the time I hit my macros dead on, with the exception of the next day when I went under on my carbs and fats to make up for the overage, and everything was fine from there. I was able to get a workout in Friday, and today is Saturday. We're heading over to my in-laws' place, so they actually have a gym in their basement. Goals. I'm gonna get my workout in there, and then we'll go from there. So that is my weekly recap, and I'm really excited to go into 10 weeks out, see what other changes are coming my way, and get back in the gym full force and do my full week's worth of workouts. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Please give this video a like if you did enjoy it. Also comment below and let me know if there's anything you'd like to see. All right, have a good week, and I'll see you next time.